What's going on, people? It's your main man, Matt and Dame of MaD Styles, bring you libations for your face, and this is episode number 10. 10? Word up, B. When we said we coming back, we came back. That's all I gotta say.
Listen, when you do 10 of something,
What?
that's consistency.
That is a little bit of consistency.
It's pretty good.
10
It's
episodes?
not that consistent. I think like 100 is when you're like, all right, we're doing a pretty good
Yeah,
job.
they're really doing it. They're really
when
drinking.
a sitcom gets to 100 episodes, it's like, wow, that was pretty good, man. 100
Yeah.
episodes? So, it's just,
We didn't hit Game of Thrones level yet.
what are they at?
Who knows?
You watch that?
Of course.
I do not watch Game of Thrones
You're hating.
at all.
That
So
is disrespectful.
bunch of samples. We pick one, barrel samples they call them, and they send us. They bottle the entire barrel. They send us the wood barrel. We have wood barrels around here, and cases of the whiskey. So that's what we do here at Maximum Beverage on a regular basis, and we got a couple of our what we call barrel picks right here for you. So we got the Canadian whiskey, Crown Royal, single barrel, and then our friends over at Kentucky's Wild Turkey. We have the Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit. Kind of interesting things, and we'll get into them when we start tasting them. But let's start first. Go Canada first. This one comes in a nice little box. Retail price on these guys are right in the $50 range.
Okay.
Typically, that's typical for some of these single barrels. Crown Royal always does a nice bag. This one's like a, not that typical purple bag, but this one's kind of like a woven burlap style. This particular bottling is, and I think they're consistent across the board, 51.5% alcohol, 103 proof.
Wow.
One of the 50 finest whiskeys that go into the Crown Royal Deluxe blend.
Simple, off the top, 103 proof. You about to get that work. If you're trying to get right for the night, yeah, 103 proof, that's gonna take you there.
Damn, we're gonna do these neat.
Neat.
Not
on the rocks. Just a little swig, man. All you need is a little swig. A little swig of that face burn.
Ooh. You get on the nose. Kind of a charred oakiness, right?
Mm-hmm. Some cinnamon.
Cinnamon. What about like an
And licorice.
a little like an amaretto kind of leather?
Yeah. Leather's definitely
Like a sweet leather.
Mm-hmm.
Whiskey's pretty can be pretty complex if you really break it down. You start naming crap off, and you're like, yeah, it does smell like that. It's crazy, right?
Whiskey has a lot of different directions that it's going to go, but it's going to take you in one given direction while you're drinking it.
What's that?
Straight downhill. This right here is called the problem solver. If you're going through some things in life, and I'm not saying take up alcoholism, but what I'm saying is it's going to get you right for the moment.
That's some heat.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
How's that feel?
Bro, that pushed up through my nose, bro.
Right. It's like a horseradish.
Oh, right here. Tighten up my soul right here. All right there. That's how you start a motorcycle.
But don't drink and drive.
Do not ever drink and drive.
Actually, it says right in the back of this bottle, drink responsibly. Check out Diageo, drinkiq.com. What do you think?
This right here is what they would call liquid courage. When you're afraid to talk to somebody in the club, and you had about 2 shots of this Canadian whiskey, this Crown Royal right here, all fears
You're good.
set aside. This right here is potent. This is look, if you're a beginner, don't do it. Don't open yourself up to whiskey like this.
Let's go into number 2. Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit. Another single barrel. Again, what does single barrel mean? It's a single barrel. Every barrel is different. The wood can be slightly different trees. You know, they're using oak. You know, that tree could have been grown some other part of the country. These whiskeys are aged in big barns, which are basically called rick houses. And these rick houses are just stocked. Like, they have racks going all the way to the top different levels, different floors, just filled with barrels that are sitting there aging in the hot sun. In this particular one is in Kentucky, and this one, you know, Canada. But aged in the hot sun, and it gets like 120, 130 degrees up in the top of these barns. So you have the top, typically the best whiskeys are pulled from the top floors, and you have the most loss, and those are the highest proof right out of the barrel. And the ones in the bottom take a little longer to age. And what's interesting about this one, right here on the neck of the Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit, distillers over there, Jimmy and Eddie Russell, father-son duo. So this bourbon whiskey was bottled on 5/3/2016. That's May. So this was bottled a little over a year ago. From barrel number 8, stored in Warehouse G. Warehouse is the same thing as the Rick House.
Okay.
On Rick number 43, selected for the bourbon connoisseur. And right here, Maximum Beverage, West Hartford and Farmington on the neck there. Pretty cool. A little customization. I like how they do that. Pour off a little bit, Dane. There you go. A little Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit. I think this, last time I had this, is a very underrated bourbon. What's the age?
Not getting wild, crazy breath on this, letting me know that it's gonna burn my whole soul up. This one right here might be a little lighter. Might be a little lighter.
Somewhere between, I think it's about 8 years. I'm not sure how old the Canadian
Peppermint?
is.
It's crazy. It's all over the place.
Peppermint, I'm getting cinnamon. I'm getting a lot of that. I'm getting straight maple syrup.
Maple action?
Yeah. I mean, the color is definitely darker, and you can see that just even if you look here, the Kentucky Spirit on the left. Like the nose better. It's gotten way more. It's much sweeter, rounder.
Crazy.
You know, kind of like cotton candy. And the finish is smooth.
Yeah, that finish is nice.
Right in the mid palate, like
but yeah,
just
bro,
buries itself in your tongue and just.
It dried up my lips. Quick.
Lips.
But it was smooth. Like
What do you think?
I'm loving it.
It's pretty good.
I'm loving. As far as if you're new to it, I would say this is the given general direction to help a newcomer learn to appreciate whiskey. And they're a little more detailed, giving you a little background of your whiskey.
Yep.
You're not just getting it all willy-nilly. Like they're actually sitting you down and walking you through it off the bottle alone. Wild Turkey, interesting.
I'm liking the Wild Turkey a lot.
I'm liking it a lot myself.
I think it's a little better. This one's a little lighter flavor-wise, and this is a little more richer, rounder. Getting that brown sugar, that toffee. Kind of coats your mouth. Good.
Bringing in all the candies that you love, that you remember, the flavors you could respect.
Root beer, little root beer.
Real little root beer action. Wild Turkey. I'm gonna jump out the window with this 9.
9. I was going 9 too.
I'm gonna jump right out the window with a 9.
9 out of 10.
All right.
Bam. What do you got in the Crown Royal? I mean, they tried. This Canadians try. They're trying.
You are. Canadians, great effort on that one. A little bit stronger for my taste, but it's not bad.
A little hotter.
A little hotter.
More hot. Yeah. Same. By the way, same proof. Pretty much. Actually, sorry. Let me 51.5% alcohol here. We're 50.5 here, so we've got 1% less alcohol in. What do you got on that?
I'm gonna crown the Crown Royal with a 7.5.
I'm gonna go 7.5 too. This is the first time.
Wow,
ever.
bro. This is our first. Like we agree on both. On both joints.
I don't know how. Yeah.
Jeez.
Right on point.
Episode 10. It only took 10 episodes.
10 episodes. Did anyone answer last week's question of the week?
Yes. We had one person that jumped out of nowhere with the answer. Excellent job. Greatly appreciate you. So that's why we're bringing question of the week back this time. And we want more of you to leave a response. So let's go for at least 5 people answering the question of the week. And the question of the week this week for episode 10 is, how are you enjoying the MaD style so far? How are you enjoying these MaD style episodes? What else would you like us to do? What would you like us to do different? Answer any part of that. You know what it is. Take them out of here, Mad Dub.
Subscribe to our page. MaD Styles.
Boom.
Like our Facebook page.
What?
Share this video, please. Share it out there. Share it with your friends. Tag your whiskey, bourbon, Scotch
Yeah.
drinking friends.
Right.
And thank you for watching this. We appreciate it. Peace.
I just made a face all the end. I don't even know why.